Grab your glasses because Super Smash Bros. Ultimate just announced its first event, and I am numb as heck from an early morning dentist appointment, but I'm not numb to the excitement that this brings and what it means for the future. Gabe, we got a prompt when we booted Smash Bros. Today, letting us know that the Speckled Spirits event is coming soon. It's going to run for 3 days from December 14th to December 17th, and I'm going to read their copy. It says there's an influx of characters with glasses and sunglasses on the Spirit board. Defeat them to earn extra gold. Legend-class spirits James McCloud and Jeff, and Ace-class spirits Brittany and Brewster will each appear for a fixed time. Don't miss these spectacular spirits.
Kind of wish I would have known this was going to be a thing before I went and got James McCloud, Brittany, Jeff, and Brewster. I already have them. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I checked. I have all of them already. So this isn't going to be a thing for me, but event-based gaming is really, really cool in my opinion. It brings the community together in a fantastic way. This is an odd one to begin with, and there's a lot of other randomly appearing spirits. We're not going to get into like the entire list. It'll be on screen. You can check it out there. But there is so many of them, Zach. And why glasses, Sakurai? What's up?
Hey. So it's the way to go. It's the cool kids just taking over the spirit board. So these aren't new spirits, as Gabe alluded to. They are ones already in the game, but they're going to give a preference to pushing these ones to the spirit board. And I actually think that's pretty darn cool. There's so many things you could do, like, oh, it's a Mushroom Kingdom themed spirit board this weekend, or it's a Star Fox themed spirit board, or it's a old school spirit board, or it's a hey, we got sunglasses. We could do four-legged creatures spirit board, and I think that is a fun way to kind of help guide you through the 1,200 spirits or however many there are in the game. It would be nice if they introduced there's these 4 specific time slot spirits, James McCloud coming at specific times every day, Brittany coming specific times. It would be fun if those were new spirits. So it was check out the new guys, they're only going to be available here, because I think limited stuff like that, event-based stuff like that, it is very enticing, and it gets you to get on at a set time, and if they were exclusive, that would be even more of a reason to hop on board.
That's something I hope they change for future events, and make no mistake, there will be future events. Zach, what I'm predicting is bald spirits at some point. I don't know. Hey. I don't know why. I think that's something Sakurai would do. So
yeah. I like that.
The primary ones, I hope they make them new ones. Why not? Again, just fill in the James, Brittany, Jeff, and Brewster. And I said James like I'm on a first name basis with James McCloud here. Fill them in with new spirits, and that would really, really incentivize people to get in at those times every single day. You might kind of mess with the servers if they decide to go online, but for spirit stuff, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I hope that they change that going forward at least.
Now, does this kind of an event, a spirit board rush, does this satiate you? We've talked about we want Smash to do things akin to Splatoon 2, and we thought more special tournaments or things like that. What do you feel, and how do you think about this sort of more single-player event type for Smash?
I don't mind it. It's supplemental. I think that they should still do online multiplayer-based events. Tournaments would be a good start. And, we've talked about this with past Nintendo games. Ideally, do it to where there's a tournament and you actually get, a cool prize for winning. You get a skin that, not everybody has. That would be really cool. It doesn't seem to be Nintendo's MO at all. But that's the kind of stuff I would do if I were to swap bodies with Sakurai for a day. What I would do, I would just go into, I guess, Nintendo headquarters, ask Sakurai and demand, hey, I want to do online tournaments for Smash Brothers, every couple of weeks or once a month, and I want to give away a cool skin for people that are able to win a tournament, something like that. That's what I would make happen.
That'd be fantastic. I think another thing they could do is throw a special event into World of Light. It may be a little harder given the structure of that mode, but I just love to see Smash Bros. Incorporating this into its repertoire. I think in general, seeing these Nintendo franchises kind of adopt modern era online content is really freaking cool. My pitch, and it's never going to happen, but my pitch would be, since Alf is there as a not really Echo Fighter, he's just kind of snuck into the game as an Olimar alternate. I think it'd be so cool if there were event-based Echoes. So it's just the same moveset, right? But just come up with some Echoes and be okay, for this weekend, you get to play as this character in this specific mode. Have at it, and earn as many points as you can as such and such Echo. I think that'd be so cool if there were ways to throw that in. It's probably requires too much work. So we are going to get more spirit-based stuff. I think the way to make these more exciting, though, is what we touched on: new spirits. Because even though there are tons of them, just the allure of like, wow, these are limited time acquisition spirits. You can mess with that. It's not going to destroy the ecosystem of the game in any way. I hope that they decide to get a little more crafty.
Yeah, like exclusive event-based spirits that this is the only way you can get them, and if they pass you by, they pass you by. Like, yeah, that to me is like so cool. And I know some people might complain and be like, no, like what if you're not able to play at those times? It's 3 days, so you'll have an ample amount of time to get in there if you want. So yeah, that would be a really good solution, actually.
I really like your skin idea too. Like, if you're a tournament champion, you get a gold skin for like the character that you want as. I mean, there's easy things they could do that again would not affect the game, would not offend anyone. Keep the paid content on the fighter stage pack front. And keep adding this. But it's a good sign that they are already implementing this, and I'm excited to see how they decide to maintain and flood this game with content over time. Sakurai said in an interview recently that maybe in 10 years it would be time for a new Smash. I don't think it's that long, but if it's anywhere near then, they will need to support this for a while, and it could go on as one of the longest running and longest supported Nintendo titles, given that it is so multiplayer focused, given that you have so much to work with, so many different modes, so many different things that could be added. They didn't give a timetable for this one like Splatoon 2 of like, we're going to work on it for 18 months. They could keep flooding spirits and events and cool options and DLC for years to come.
Yeah, I don't think that this game's being abandoned in any way anytime soon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like up until like not that long, you could still jump into Wii U online matches, right?
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So I don't foresee this going away. Nintendo has, I'm trying to find a good word here, maybe unrealistic expectations as far as like the Switch being around for like the amount of time they said, because they've said they want the Switch around for 10 years. I'm like, right. That might be a little harder than you think, Nintendo. But I mean, if they can do it, I don't think this game gets shut down while Nintendo Switch consoles are still in stores.
Little bit of breaking news here. As we were rendering this video, Nintendo tweeted that there will be a new event every week. So this is here to stay. They don't say specifically if it's going to be Spirit Board related. They also don't say it's not going to be Spirit Board related. So I would venture to say there probably will be a Spirit Board special event every week, but this does give them the flexibility to incorporate other types of events. It's just really cool that they are officially stating every week we'll have something to look forward to. Yeah, that would be very, very, very cool, and I hope that the support, not only just the servers, but the support lasts for an extended period of time. I would really, really like that. Gabe, are you going to get in on this event? You wear glasses. This is kind of one for you, honestly.
No.
No. I guess you already have the big guys.
Like,
you have the legends and the aces.
Yeah, so. Like yes, it's right, and even a lot of the other ones like I have. So, yeah, I don't need to. I'm not gonna get in at those specified times to be trying to get James. But I already got you, James. You're already part of my repertoire. You like how I use repertoire?
Very fancy. You're almost as fancy as these Speckled spirits. I'm going to participate because there are some on this list that I really like. In fact, it's a really good list, and I just want to call out a few that I like. Dr. Loeb, a very important character to me. Krusty Sean, a great guy from Splatoon 2, as you were just discussing. The Toadies. I really like the Toadies. Possibly my favorite one on the list, though, Wrinkly Kong. A little representation for the grandmas out there. I like that a lot.
Sure.
And then I want to give a call out to Bisque. I'm not quite sure what Bisque is from, but Bisque is everything.
Well, here, let me ask you. Do you have these... Okay, do you have the primary spirits here? The periodically appearing ones? Do you have them already?
I have none of these four, and I think that part of it is you have played so much World of Light and acquired so many spirits that way.
I have done a lot of Spirit Board recently, too.
What's kind of interesting here is, and I just thought of this as you mentioned, ideally an event like this would typically appeal to the more hardcore, but the more you've played this game, probably the less this event appeals to you, which is kind of an interesting contradiction.
Yeah, and you know me, Zach, full of contradictions. That's kind of how I live my life. So yeah, this is perfect and right up my alley.
Yeah, I think... That's why the exclusive spirits are the way to go. So let us know in the comments down below how you feel about the Speckled Spirits event, if you're pumped that they're already incorporating things like this in the game, where you'd like to see them go from here, and what you think about our couple ideas of exclusive spirits, of maybe tournaments plus skin, or the very rare and never going to happen, but would be great, limited Echo Fighter. Make it happen, Sakurai. We are counting on you. You got 10 years. You got plenty of time to work with. In the meantime, though, everybody, have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. For myself and Gabe, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on the latest and greatest from the Switch, Smash Bros, and all of our Speckled friends. No, Speckled. Speckled is a different event. We'll get to the Speckled event. My mouth is messed up, Gabe. It's so numb. My upper lip feels as heavy as the heaviest characters in Smash Bros. So I am going to go rest that, and we will talk to you guys soon. Until then, SwitchForce out.